Authentic Empress, and I have a few messages for you guys. Kind of extended version from yesterday, right? So, if you guys made it to the end of my video on yesterday, you saw that I had 22 came out several times. And so I was being told that this information, there may be something coming out about this information on the 22nd, which is today. So I was looking on my YouTube timeline, and I saw something in the news about basically justice for abortion crimes. So just putting that out there. All right, so I got some messages, or I received a channeling from Sojourner Truth as well. And so I just, did like a little research about her, or just to refresh my memory concerning her. Her name is very matter of factly, but apparently she was a women's rights activist, and this is why she was coming up about these reproductive crimes, or just these attacks on women's health and their rights, right? Rights concerning their bodies, and this, that, and the third. So a lot of this has something to do with some individuals or people, something going on in the Northeast. I ain't even gonna lie, like, I was being a little nosy. Like, I really got deep into it. I should have been live with you guys, but as you can see, I've already have some cards pulled and everything. We were just sitting here just having a whole conversation, basically. So very significant Orishas came out, and it's all about cutting through, basically the severing of this bullshit. Like, your time is up, it's our turn now. So I'm getting messages like that about these this tyrannical leadership, downtrading of people, subjugating people, making someone or forcing people to be subordinate to things, even abusing religion, whatever the case may be. But this constantly bringing people under domination, or controlling people, and making this a quest of some kind, right? All of this energy here derived from arrogance, pride, deceit, leadership, covens, groups, scammers, building foundations on blood and suffering. That's why we have blood wars here. So I really have to keep myself like organized with this message, you guys, because it really was getting deep. So I guess I should start from the beginning, right? So earlier this morning, I was just driving, and I don't know, I guess I was kind of reflecting. I was rewatching my video from yesterday, and I heard blood wars concerning the males, right? Melanated males and stuff like that, or just the blood of melanated people, or Latino people in general. Like, it's something like that. And that's when I heard her name. Like, I just heard her, like, Sojourner Truth, and I was like, are you trying to speak with me, or speak through me? What's going on? So I pulled some cards on it, but I do want to share the notes that I had. So concerning blood wars, there's like this desperation, or there's been this desperation for blood transfusions, attempts to repair blood disorders from or caused by curses and plagues. Some things can only be cured by blood. So it was bringing to my attention the whole concept of being covered by the blood of Yeshua, or by the blood of Christ, or the Most High, right? So that kind of energy, this significance. And then another thing, we was talking about the sons of young women, or firstborn sons of men, how this is what people or people who do consume, stillbirths and fetuses and stuff like that, who believe in needing to get the blood of certain people, or descendants of people, in order to use as like medicines, or like cures and remedies, right? These individuals, the reason why they prefer sons of young mothers, because it's like the concept of Yeshua being birthed to a virgin mother, right? It's like that concept of holy blood, sacred blood, like the saving grace, like the blood that can save, the blood that can restore, the miraculous blood, right? Okay, so, right. Some things can only be cured by blood, sacred blood, the sons of young mothers or virgins, which they wouldn't. This is another thing about virgins that some information I came across, very powerful information. A virgin is not only, you know, an individual who has never had sex. A virgin is also a person who's never birthed a child, who's never had a child. So if you're like a first time mother, and like, for example, the the gender of the child is a boy or something like that, so some significance with that as well. It says sacred blood, the sons of young mothers, firstborn boys, as Yeshua, delirium, confusion. So this is talking about these people being delirious, and confused by their own lies, right? Their own twisting of the truth here, or just this whole dilemma of refusal to accept characteristics or character traits of these holy people, or these sacred people who are powerful leaders of our times, or deities, gods, or just very remarkable, renounced, or, you know, people, sacred people, people who earn this allegiance, or earn this glory righteously, right? By maintaining their allegiance to God, to the Most High, to the divine, right? And being divine vessels in the spirit realm, right? And acting out, you know, whatever deeds or purposes, or however they're led in order to will, you know, justice and peace, or, you know, all of these things that are of divine nature, right? So these are people who are trying to, by wicked and evil ways, gain, you know, the same kind of glory or reputation or image or reverence of these powerful, you know, people who mostly are of a melanated descent, or any, you know, anything besides a white person, right? I'm sorry, like, I just have to call a thing a thing. You know, these Europeans. Okay. I'm hearing her. Okay. Anyways, so sacred blood, the sons of young mothers. Da, da, da. So trying to mimic the essence of Yeshua. Funeral homes helping in secret, draining of fluids, humors, which is, you know, fluid, which is phlegm, yellow bile, black bile, blood, all of that stuff. Yeah, so drainings of fluids, humors, blood donation drives and companies. So some karma surrounding these companies as well, or more information being exposed or coming out about these people, what they've actually been using these this blood for, in order to gain more profit. Like vampire facials, you know, just stuff like that. So it says selling humors and organs for profit, funding elites over the poor who rightfully deserve it, or who are in need of it, right? So this is talking about, like, when people need kidney transplants, or, you know, different things of that nature. So refusal, because, okay, the reason why I pause, when you guys find me pausing and stuff like that, it's because I be channeling, like, more things that's, like, to go along with something that I just read. Like, for example, like, this is even talking about killing off some people. Because, you know, some of these donation places, or I forgot, these donors, there's this thing called, like, a donor list. Like, in most cases, there are donor lists where people get added to a list of, you know, like, you're next up, or, you know, if we happen to get one, you'll be next up on the list. But there's, like, this hidden, like, list that they have of elites, right, that they put, or they make priority over the poor, or people who basically don't pay them as much as the elite people would pay them for these things, right? So this is also talking about killing people off, or intentionally killing people off, in order to obtain or be able to meet the demand of organ transplants and this, that, and the third, or blood transfusions, or don't leave me, in order to meet the demand, and so that they basically can boost the elitist up the list of obtaining these organs as well, or be able to have that excuse that, or the person died, or are lying to these families in order to get these things or these organs and this blood to people who have more money, or the rich and provident or whatever. All right. Yes. So refusal to disobey elites that fund their companies, responsible for bulk of income. So that's basically what I just said. So this is talking about, willing to denounce or neglect morality, or literally what's right, what's righteous, what's just, what's fair, right? Just to get these riches and these materials and this gain here, or these certain positions, titles, labels, or whatever, like in order to live this rich, like a wealthy lifestyle, or to be put in certain positions, basically to rise up the ladder, or just to maintain sustainability. So refusal to disobey elites that fund their companies, responsible for bulk of income, including law enforcement, who are merely minions of the elites carrying out orders, targeting black males, trying to cure AIDS, HIV with infant melanated blood, blood transfusions, swapping bad blood with royal blood as a cure. I know.